Al pie del Ávila majestuoso, a 920 metros sobre el nivel del mar, en un valle de verde geografía que se abre de este a oeste, surge Caracas, la capital de Venezuela.
And now, our feature presentation.
You are watching a master at work.
Go get some!
What is up, fellas? My name is Rafael Chasinas, known as El Capitán Rafucho, and welcome to another episode of The Combat Club, because in this club, we're born to fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. Right now, before we get started with the show right now, I just wanted to tell you, thank you guys for joining. And of course, make sure to subscribe to Capitán Rafucho on YouTube. And of course, you can follow me on different social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, everywhere. And of course, if you want to help and support the stream, this platform, you can make a donation by Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. All financial help is welcome. Now, before we start the episode right here, because I just wanted to tell you, I'm very fucking happy because I know if you see me on the Instagram stories, on the Instagram post, and of course on Instagram brother, which is Thread, and of course some YouTube shorts that I just posted last night, because I just wanted to tell you, and I'm very proud to see the history coming up there. Because if you guys saw last night between the World Baseball Classic Finals between United States versus Venezuela, and it was a great showdown between two of the best. But guess what? for the first time ever in the history, it has been a long time coming, that Venezuela took the championship against the United States.
Que viva Venezuela en esa mierda, caballero.
That's right. Just like in Spanish say, que viva Venezuela en esta mierda, caballero. And I'm very proud to say that because, to be honest, right now, it's been a long time coming. It's been like 78 years old coming right now, but man, that was a great haul right now. But I just wanted to tell you, as a Venezuelan citizen living in the United States, I mean, that makes me joy. That makes me joy everything. And I believe that Venezuela is the great team ever in the whole planet. Yeah, because not only we just got Ronald Acuña Jr., Wilger Abreu, but also we got Contreras, Daniel Palencia, Johan Santana. I mean, all these incredible batters and pitchers. I just wanted to tell you, not only we just won against Netherlands, Israel, Nicaragua, we just lost against Dominican Republic. That's okay. That's okay. And I understand this is not Raiders or MMA related, but I'm very happy that my country, Venezuela, won the World Baseball Classic. And it gets me a great hope. And of course, after all these years of waiting and deception, right now, Venezuela's had to breathe and, of course, celebrate the joy, the energy, the hype, the aura coming out there of the bullpen, and of course, in the whole city of Miami, because it really connects it all. It really connects it all. So, yes.
Mucho gusto.
It really connects it all. And it's been a long time because it's been like so many years. I mean, the last time that Venezuela took an international sports event as a champion, it was back in 1941. And since then, 2026 was the year of making history. Making history at all. And I just tell you, salute to everybody else. Hey, how's it going, Stain Stab? And of course, Nathan plus 10. How's it going? Salute to you. Welcome to the chat. And also welcome to everybody else who's been connected at the Combat Club. So not only, because I just wanted to talk about a little bit of Venezuela took over the championship of World Baseball Classic, not only we just take against Japan, which is the former champions back in 2023. And of course, we took all the surprises against Italy. And finally, at the finals, we just took over against the United States, along with Aaron Judge, Pete Crow Armstrong, and of course, there's Bryce Harper with a home run. But it was like too late because Eugenio Suarez took everything, took advantage, and to sweep it all. Yeah, they just take it to sweep it at all. So I'm very happy that Venezuela took for the first time the World Baseball Championship, and I love it. I love it at all. I just love it at all. So don't worry. I know some people might be pissed. I know some people might get angry, but we just win the championship. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So my respect for the Team USA, and of course, I'm very proud that Venezuela won the championship of World Baseball Classic. It makes me enjoy everything. Just like everything. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, after that I talking about the World Baseball Classic last night, right now let's talk about something really important about for the MMA news coming up there for this week. And of course, I just wanted to tell you, this right here can change at all, because Netflix promote the fight that everyone can see about this. So forget about the UFC BF title between Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway, and of course the Freedom 250, because they have this. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight they've always been waiting for between Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry. The baddest motherfucker meets the king of violence. I just wanted to tell you, this right here is gonna break all the boundaries gonna see. Because I just wanted to tell you, it's just like a gift for the Just Bleed crowd. And Nate Diaz will bleach for sure because he might be actually completely starched for the first time, even worse when Nick had to throw the towel. But a decade ago, the UFC was sold for like 14 billion, and then Netflix gets over half of this failure of the broken contract. I mean, what in the actual fuck? I was just like, man, I was like very surprised because Mike Perry has been training and grappling for like 4 years in that point, and he wasn't like even that good at before. So there was like a path to victory for an 8 year. I was just like, man, how is like amazing. And of course, it's been like a comparison coming up there. I just wanted to think about it, understanding what's happening between for everything. Because if you guys know for Nate Diaz, he's known for aggressive, high volume strangling, grappling skills, ability to adapt across sports. He's a veteran with long career, but he has faced like a long MMA drought since the last time he fought for the last time in the UFC. And of course, Mike Perry, the strangler with elite boxing, bare knuckle credentials, has been known for the king of violence. Strong grappling, he's been focused on elbowing his face to the close and the fights quickly. And they're going to fight on May 16 in Los Angeles. It has been the undercard of Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. It is going to be live on Netflix. It is going to be for a 5-round welter bout. And to be honest right now, Diaz has more years in MMA, but Perry has more recently high-profile wins. And Diaz has been out for like 4 years, and Perry has been out for 5 years, but he was recently being active a bare knuckle fighting championship. I was just like, wow, that's gonna be something interesting right now. I was like, damn. Oh man, what could I tell you? But I mean, I know that some of you guys doesn't know about like the hype going on this right now because there's gonna be like a battle for the record, a battle for the H's. And some people that say that Mike Perry are about to fuck Diaz, it's gonna be like a sad to watch, but I don't know. But it seems like it is right now because after, well, Netflix had took over for boxing, now they took over for the MMA, but I was just like definitely gonna be really insane at all because I know it's not about like the age, but I was just like getting into the fight, which is very important. I was just like, wow, they're gonna be beat at all. And somehow they gotta slap everything. I was just like, they're about to get money, but somehow it's just like, man. Hey, how's it going, Malistone? Hello, how are you? I'm definitely good. I'm definitely good. But to be honest, right now, Nate Diaz is more strategic. He's like more endurance-based fighter who relies on technical skills and great precisions. And Perry just like more explosive, aggressive, knockout-oriented, possessing tension on prone. But this is like a classic construct between experience and striking power versus youth and aggression. So I just wanted to tell you, this could be like the real baddest motherfucker title ever that we ever see in the life. So I know that some people that say, "Oh, this is gonna be like a flop. This is gonna be like a slob," but some people don't get it the real contest. Some people didn't get it really the contest. All right. So Diaz technical power and his grappling could notify Perry power if they want to contain maintains the distance, uses cardio advantage. And Perry has the potential to overwhelm Diaz if he can close distance quickly and capitalize on early strangling exchanges. I was just like, dude, looking for the clear, they have at a high level for many years. And Perry, he was very younger, shows more recently activities in strangling fucking competitions, which is the bare knuckle fighting championship. And I loved it. Hey, how's it going? 401 Raider Jab, and of course, TVK 0892. Salute to you. Salute to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I really hope that that fight between Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry, as known as the king of violence, could be anything at all. I was just like, man, look at how they gonna happen around for this time right now. I was just like, man, there gonna be a moment, there gonna be everything, but it seems like they're gonna be able to watch everything that we always want to do. Because this is like a real baddest motherfucker title ever, ever in the whole world, ever. Because there's gonna be so much pressure, but I know it's gonna be like at the press conference coming up there, but I was just like, dude. Because not only Nate Diaz was built for the UFC, but he doesn't build for boxing. But Mike Perry, he really dominates for the bare knuckle fighting championship. And 6 knockouts. I mean, this is really insane. I mean, after he departed for the MMA, now he was looking for the bare knuckle. And I was just like, damn, he will give McGregor permanent damage. And I had to give it like a lot of props. Even when I was watching one of those fights of Mike Perry on bare knuckle fighting championship, even at the fate he goes down, Ted's the rest to call the fight, and the ref really ignores and Stephen standoff it like a little bit before the knockout, and he has a resilience that he just went back to work, and he was built for that sport. I mean, people are making it up for the wins there really are because some people say that some of the wins are really that impressive. They're the fight, but he hasn't really any guys who would expect it if it's just like a regular boxing match. But in the scale, he was on the same weight, and it was like 1 pound heavier. And being like at the same weight class, but I'm not really sure I want to try and to do like everything about it. So I was just like, damn, I wish I had the good for this one. Hey, hello to ZLD, and of course, my brother from another mother, directly for the Raider Nation. Also, I consider him my brother, MC Raider. And of course, I just wanted to tell you, I just really hope that I wanted to see an MC Raider comedy show. I would love to see that. I would love to see that because, I mean, I just went for a different comedy shows, but hopefully, I can go to oh, I can go to a comedy show with MC Raider, which is gonna be so much fantastic. Really are, really are. But I just feel that it's gonna be really good because I know that some persons are really hyped out with Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano, and of course they have Francis Ngannou versus Face Philip Lins, and they all contested as a featherweight. But Ronda Rousey and Carano, they'll be fighting for the first time for the matchup as many years of the making. I was really thinking about this, like, man, Netflix is gonna make a lot of money when it comes to mixed martial arts, and they're gonna really knock out park with UFC with the deal with Paramount Plus. But I think it's gonna be like at a close call. But yeah, I think we should be like at a really resilience and of course domination. I think Mike Perry could take all over this because he has a lot of experience in bare knuckle, and Nate Diaz was very good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but I don't think that is gonna be something really important coming out there. So I don't think it's gonna be like a really important coming out there. So yeah, maybe he doesn't. But I'll give it like a little props to my Perry. And of course, MC Raider. MC Raider, salute to you. And of course, Viva Venezuela, caballero. Yep, I'm gonna put in the sound
Que viva
again.
Venezuela en esa mierda, caballero.
There you go, right now. There you go. Salute to you, MC Raider. God bless you. God bless you. And to be honest, right now, between for like the Netflix could take all the home runs because not only he's dominated for the boxing thing, but also with the MMA and of course the baseball, well, a little bit of football, which is the NFL, but I think it's gonna take really, really all. I mean, this should be really not to stop this because I'm very incredible wanted to see like the career of Mike Perry because I know he's a 170 fighter, fighting the featherweight, but I don't care. There's some of the competitions put on a weight to make size closer, but literally it's not a single thing. But it's a smaller man. But I mean, they're gonna be like the future at all. I mean, and he wasn't wearing the gloves. I mean, here's some gladiator shit with a less hit drama with violence. I mean, and he wasn't taking a lot of steroids coming up there. I mean, that's absolutely an animal. And Nate Diaz is also an animal because not only he represents for the Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and, of course, for the MMA, and of course, the knockouts, and of course, the submissions and the grappling style. I think that this fight between Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry will be go down as the biggest event ever in the whole life, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my God, if I'm not mistaken, coming up there because I know there's gonna be something that you might know about this. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, right now, after talking between Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry, as known as the King of the Violence, right now we can talk about a little bit of UFC Fight Night in Vegas. Well, the main event coming up there between Josh Emmett versus Kevin Vallejos. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Kevin Vallejos is a dog. And I will tell you for this right now, because it was obvious that who coached in that fight, the problem was Emmett. And he wasn't a stick. He wasn't a move fighter. He's planned and defeated counter strike. Between for the game plan of Josh Emmett was really bad. Even worse coaching for the fight because planting your feet and being patient, staying for the tight and waiting for the counter punch, like me using it different, like coming off a shove of the feet, switching stances, throwing back at the back and forward, just like Cruz still shot when he darted with the pocket without saying anything. He caught every time. But I just love to see Kevin Vallejos because I know Kevin Vallejos is a very young, he's very experiment, he's very, very great at the feet and of course on the ground because he was picking shots instead of either firing the head. I mean, those bats are using to shell it off to eat some shot in the hands. But if you can see Kevin Vallejos, thinking of my moment, what about shows to throw? Like those ripped shots and elbows against the fence are a lot more cerebral than average UFC fighter. That's a total game change with a finish. And I would love to see like in the mix it up. And digital shows should be really teaching younger generation fighters instead of coaching like the unks coming up there. Yeah, but I mean, like Emmett, who literally the opposite style of him. I mean, Judge Emmett is not about to start cutting angles on his 40s. I mean, does ever? Because he always had a great hand, but I think he relies on that and durability. I mean, Josh Emmett's durability is really gone. It's actually out of the gatekeeper. If he wants to fight, it's down to the line, hopefully. But Josh Emmett can literally throw over big hands. Kevin's faster, more barrel, probably just strong. You just like to feel just like a straight upgrade on that ranking. I just wanted to tell you. I mean, it's just like a feel good upgrade, and it still goes put in for the line to pick to the Miss 20 to a potential championship. I mean, this is not like a 30-year-old Lopez or a near 30 John Silva, and that's kind of like a great company. I mean, I did not expect it about like the quick finish coming up there, and I bet that they just did. I mean, it seems like a more like building up a racing guy kind of fight because Emmett was never going to have anything for him, and the UFC matchmakers knew that. They fucking knew that. I mean, it's just like traditional boxing technique, but there's two MMA fighters get lost, and the MMA is more like real fighting than boxing. I mean, that's bullshit. And then it fell to learn the basics that all the throwing hands. I was just like, what in the actual fuck would they gotta do about it? I mean, it's been done for a while. And I mean, and don't be surprised, they're gonna be the last fight of Josh Emmett. Because it's been done for a while. I mean, he's easily one-dimensional featherweight in the top 15 and he's 42. But after that, I think he needs to retire. But also, it's like The 6 or 7 time he's throwing off the overhand and right some of the heart is center of the long body flying through the air. But it's one thing to say someone hits like a truck like Pereira or Topuria. It is something else that a person that has to throw the entire body into the punch. If it even means to go like a 180 spin coming out there around the corner. Just like that. I mean, that was just like a brutal ass beating. If you had a good run, Josh, you should have put time to like hanging around those gloves coming up there. But technically, it's just like the biggest one-trick pony on the bishop. They refuse to just like use basic techniques like jabs and like kicks. It's like super weird. And I think that it's just gonna be really feel that oh they just ate it all. I only have to say congrats to Venezuela baseball. Yeah, 8 ups. Happy for y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So a salute to you. Also salute to Jason Downs. Salute to you, my brother from another mother. But check this out. I mean, he has raw power, but he literally has more decisions than knockouts on the record. I mean, the idea of Josh Emmett is being decorated knockout guy is one of the biggest bullshit. Is one of the biggest lies that prevail among fans. He can't even really set him up because it's not that. Well, it's not that really talented at all. Not that one because to be honest, right now it's lacking of energy. Really lacking. Really, really lacking. Because you know why? He can even say now he's not talented. And most LA fighters had a field day with him because they all they need to do is train to avoid them. It was training to avoid them. That was just like, man, that wasn't like something that I could take and like really think any more. I mean, god damn it. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you, well, the last thing before wrapping this up right now, because before the Freedom 250 at UFC at the White House, now it's very official. Diaz Pereira reveals he has signed with a new A-fight deal with the UFC that I just wanted to tell you. It's for only for 2 years. I mean, it's nothing crazy at all. I mean, Alex Pereira, he's still the best. Show him all. But I understand about like the new A-fight deal because right now he's a heavyweight now in 38. Now the ceiling drops so low there because he could easily fight it on, have 1-2 boxing, bare knuckle, karate combat matches. I mean, heavyweight burnout is in the mid 40, and karate combat can't even afford them. I mean, aren't they able to hold fighters and lock down anything about like Elite and Silva lawsuit? I mean, they're able to offer the amount of fights within a year. If they don't, or you don't accept what the contract expires. It was like the biggest changes coming there for a lawsuit, and they actually achieved. But at the risk of being downvoted and accused of taking off Dana White, but didn't says you can refuse the fights until the contract expires. But I think that UFC doesn't want to pay John Jones what he's worth. I mean, the same John Jones who signed a new A-fight deal, happily fought against Gain and Steve Miocic. If anyone has leverage to the Paredes and the Jones, they don't like the deal, wanted to win the fight of the contract and go anything else. Francis Ngannou had did it, it didn't make bank, but the contract had sets a clause the UFC make sure to get rid of the other contracts after he left. He left because he could. These other guys can't. I just wanted to tell you. And to be fair, the point is making this money. I mean, these UFC fighters know that 4 hours a week of boxing, they're actual beating actual light pro boxers in the own sport. I mean, gets jabbed to the dead by use, but gets 20, 30 million for it. I mean, sounds very good. I mean, they're just trying to catch his retirement. Probably signed $30, $40 million deal, including 1-2 super fights with Thomas Pinal or Cyril Game. Could anything wrong? Could anything right? But I just like, damn, that's a lot. And they purposely always shows the fight number of the contract so that can fighter retire his win. They holding him down for doing stuff everywhere, everywhere. So they might be able to get away with 4 years, which is easily to pay the contract obligations. It's everywhere it seems had the longer overall careers, and it's just all about combat sports. And if he can beat Cyril Gale or Thomas Pinol, or even the best, much with the roster for easy money, I just wanted to tell you, it's not gonna be like a drag division. Not at all. Just not at all. Just not at all. I mean, could be anything wrong, could be anything right, but you know, things happen. Things happen because that's the purpose of the contract. Do you see that most valuable promotions has done with Ronda, Gina, Nate, Perry? I mean, there is a reason promotions sign contracts. There's a reason that the contract tried to protect the cash cow. Yep, they just wanted to protect the cash cow. And I will tell you, this right here couldn't make it at all. So I'm very happy to Alice Pereira to sign the A-fight deal, which is very important. And I love it. I love it at all. So yes, it is. Hey, how's it going? Headstander. Salute to you. Salute to you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. All right. So I just wanted to tell you one last thing because I understand that some American fighters doesn't include about the UFC Freedom 250 because they just announced it with, well, just in case it's gonna fight against Il Taporia for the lightweight championship, and of course they had Cyril Game versus Alex Pereira for the heavyweight championship, and of course they had Michael Chandler coming up there. Also, there's Sean O'Malley, but there's some of the fighters like Bo Nicole, Sean Strickland, or maybe Colby Covington are invited to fight at the White House. Nope, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because over the last week, he blasted UFC after being left off the White House car. And then would say, what the fuck am I supposed to earn money? I had a lot of pay bills. But I just wanted to tell you. I mean, after you just lost against Leon Edwards, Joaquin Buckley, and of course Kamaru Usman, and of course you became sort of like political figures to hanging around with the president of the United States. I mean, that could be like really crazy at all. But the point is, I mean, how you gonna fight in the White House car if a record? They have very, very bad. And you were saying they done me dirty my whole career because you got 3 title shots solely for beating fighters over 35 for the coming off losses. Because your last win over a fighter that was going to coming off for one or multiple losses was 2017. I mean, I understand that some person to say that's really awful, but at least he fake tough guy. But I mean, most of the time. But if Colby Convention wants to be here at the White House car, should be hoping for any cars available until they made an announcement. And he was staying just training out, knocking it around for the ranking on team like anything else. But a lot of persons got no sympathy for Colby Convention. I mean, they give it like every appearance of someone who's been no longer wants to fight. He earned 1 title shot, they're okay, and got gifted 2 more. And he really fucked up. He really fucked up because he wasn't complaining about the integrity of the sport where they let him fight against Leon Edwards for no good reason. And I was just like, damn. I was like really surprised. And you have a lot of bills to pay. I mean, what do other fighters do? Public appearance, seminar, classes. I mean, the fight hat's supposed to feel for you. I mean, for that one, I mean, if Dana White should have made him to give like, I don't know, something to get the proof, I mean, sure I could have came over. I mean, to be honest, right now, To be honest, right now, between for like the case of Colby Covington, I mean, stop waiting for a title shot that it coming. Get out there and fight. And you can stop bitching on social media and show us why the fuck you deserve it. Because I know you've been licking boots so far, and I know that you've been using the chat phrase, which is greeting nerds and virgins. It's pretty annoying, but Colby Convention, my advice to you is stop bitching on social media, get up, wake up, train, and of course, if you want to fight, you have to earn it. You have to earn it, all right? Why you gonna deserve it? Because I understand that you lost against Buckley. I know you lost against Kamaru Usman, lost against, well, Leon Edwards, but I just wanted to tell you, he put himself at the bootstraps, at the job. I mean, I know he's probably got a lot of bills to pay, like all these women he had to stand around him. Maybe not the fine, wisest financial decision to hire those girls, but he just spent his prime trying to, I don't know, trying to start, did all these persons want to use him and throwing it away, and now he's acting surprised that it got tossed into the garbage for the rest of the tax with associates with. I mean, it's not like having it done for this time of the game for the last decade. Who can see it coming? I mean, come on right now. You should be anything. Also, there's a comment to say, comment and say to be waiting on the winner of Mala versus Buns to fight winner, which will be Wade after White House car. It is right. It is absolutely right. But you know what? I mean, the point is, if you wanted to get realized, stop bitching on the social media, and of course, stop licking boots. All right? So stop it. All right? So if you need to fight, you had to earn it. Not bitching around. All right? So stop being an asshole, Colby, while we kick your ass. All right? So I'm just saying. To Colby Convention, wake up, fight, stop lick boots, stop complaining on social media, stop bitching, or else you can feel the wrath by Capitán Rafucho. Just like that. Just like that, okay? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it's been an emotional roller coaster to end this episode of the Comeback Club. And of course, I got a lot of things to do between for the week, but I'm going to celebrate with the victory of Venezuela against United States of the World Baseball Classic. I know some of those persons, they don't want to see me celebrate, but I'm going to be okay. So now I'm going to be okay. All right, so make sure to subscribe to Capitán Rafucho on YouTube. And of course, you can follow me on different social media, Instagram, Kick, TikTok, and Twitch. And if you want to help and support the stream, this platform, you can make a donation by Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. All financial help is welcome. So I just wanted to tell you, thank you guys. And of course, I will see you there at 7 p.m. during the NBA thing. And of course, later, I got a surprise for you guys at 10 p.m. Eastern time. And tomorrow, I'm going to provide some live streams on the NBA, the Combat Club, straight out of nation, but you got to stay tuned, folks. All right, so salute to y'all. And of course, have a great Wednesday. And of course, like I said it before, it's been a long time coming. And I'm very happy that Venezuela took the championship of the World Baseball Classic. So thank you. God bless you all. Y que viva Venezuela, no joda.